Statavelli. Statavelli the Don. Stats don't lie. My stats don't lie. Welcome everybody. All right, so I got a special guest that's supposed to be joining. He's co-commissioned majority of the leagues that I'm in. Not sure where he's at, so we're gonna get this thing rolling. We're gonna get this thing rolling, so we won't be late. You feel me? So what we're gonna do is let me stop looking at myself over here. Kind of messes me up. What we're gonna do is what's the title of the video, man? We recapping, man, the semifinals. We recapping semifinals for the leagues. I got a little hot sheet what we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna go over the payouts, right? We're gonna go over the payouts. We're gonna go over the league safe information. Talk about draft strategies. We also gonna be talking about a championship roster, what a championship roster looks like. You feel me? We're gonna go over some of the hot topics of this week so far. Russell Wilson, what? Being benched? Might be traded? Like, come on, what? Also, the changes for next season. I think I kind of went over that a little bit in the last video, but still want to talk about that. Talk about some IDP stuff. Yeah, so let's get it started, man. So first and foremost, man, welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy. You see, I'm always going to represent. Gotta represent the resident. You already know what it is. Let me stop banging on here. My bad. Sorry. But I want to first talk about the payout. So let's get that out the way. So this is a league that I'm not a commissioner in, but I'm in the championship game. It's called the Big League, and the Big League payout is winner take all. So that's $250. Damn, everybody paid, and we're gonna talk about that. People who hasn't paid, so might get uncomfortable for some people. That's your fault. But yeah, man. Winner take all for this one. I think where say the payout at? Where can you see what the payout is? But I think it's $250. I think it's $250 for the payout for the big league. That's the big league. I'm in the championship game against my young relative. Let me go over here. Look at that real quick. My young relative, Samir, Minister Fantasy. I'm gonna give a shout out to Minister Fantasy because he has been putting it down this fantasy season. We'll get into that as well. But the payout for that is winner take all $250. That's a 12-team league. It is created off of top dogs as far as like this everything from the league's roster size to everything. It's all tailored down from that. So yeah, $250 is the payout for that league. Let's go over to now. Okay, let's talk about my leagues, and I'm a little shameful to talk about this because a lot of people hasn't paid already in this final week, final season. But it is what it is, though, man. Just know, like, if you're in the championship round and it's a one cat and you ain't paid your league dues, bruh, and you win, right as of right now, you ain't getting nothing. So we'll talk about that too. So let's go to just go down the line, man. Let's go to the King of Kings, King of King Dynasty. This is the Dynasty League. I'm in the championship round for that one, right? The setup, the payout. The payout is as follows. So this is a $125 league. It's actually $75 each year. 50 goes towards the following year, so it's like a deposit. But the first place winner gets $525, second place gets $225, and the third place winner gets $150. All right. Let's go to the league itself, man. Who has paid? Who has paid? Right? It sucks. Where we go? All right. So who has paid? Lenny. Good looking out. Lenny's team didn't make the playoffs. But he fought all year long, did his thing. His team ended up being 3-11. Good shit, Lenny. That's my boy Lynn Wood. Let me get it over here. Who else has paid? Richard, Big Rich. Shout out Big Rich. Big Rich didn't make the playoffs. Big Rich went 0-14. Good looking out, Rich. And then my boy Mike, Big Poppy, that's his name on there. Big Poppy, he has paid. And there was a free entry of J for You. That's on some Get Back. So he's paid. And then Willie, Fister Gas. That's my boy Mike, Big Poppy. That's his cousin. That's his relative, my fellow Raider. He's paid. This is a 12-team league. I paid, and my my relative who's supposed to be special guessing with us that's not here yet. I don't know where this nigga at. He paid. Right. So that's and that's a 12-team league, man. That's 6 people out of 12. So we gotta get your fees in, man. Come on, man. Like I truly understand now why some managers, some commissioners rule with an iron fist when it comes to these league fees. Because it's unfair. It's unfair in this way, right? So okay, so that is King of Kings. Let's go to the Cali King redraft. I am not in the championship game, but I was in the semifinals. I lost. We'll go over those matchups. Cali King, who's in the championship over here? We got, make sure I'm looking at it right. So we got Sack These Nuts, and we got Menace to Fantasy. That's Samir. That's my cousin. That's what I said. Look, this is the second one that he's been in. This is the second one he's been in. Congratulations to y'all too. That's the championship game. Let's go over the league fees and the payout. First, let's talk about the payout, right? So the payout is as followed. I think it should be the same, but let me just double check that because it was cost $81.81 to get in because the returning champion was paid for by everybody else. That's what you do. The return champion in the redraft league don't have to pay coming back into next year. So the payouts is as follows. It's the same payout because it's $75 for the it's really $75, but everybody else is paying $81.81 because they paying for the champion of the past year. So first place is $525, second place is $225, third place $150. Now let's go to who has paid. My boy Ace Boog, Samir, who's in the championship, JA for you, Big Rudy, and Big Chris, myself, and my other co-commish over there. Well, he didn't even have to pay because he was a returning champion. Your mama's pimp. Good looking out. Everybody else that hasn't paid, always up. Big Poppy, Jason Fields, Joey P, Sack These Nuts, who's in the championship. Come on. And Big Poppy's in here twice. Why is he in here twice? That's Mike. So we gotta figure that out. Who is not supposed to be up in here. But anyway, right? Come on, fellas. Let's get these dudes in, man. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. All right, now let's go down the line because we're just talking about the payouts in the league safe. So I need to stay on topic. Where are we at? Quarterback chaos. No. Let's talk about top dogs. Top dogs. Let's talk about top dogs because this is the money. This is where you're getting your win. Woo! let's see who made it to the championship. Your boy did. I made it to the championship. Yes, sir. Me and my boy Jan Michael. And we'll talk about these matchups. But shout out to Jan Michael for making the championship at 8-6. I made it at 10-4. I was the number one seed, so I did my thing. So yeah, Jan Michael, yes sir. Championship made it. This buy-in was 161. Excuse me, $161. So you know what this payout is going to be glorious. All right, so this is because the majority. This is a 14-team league as well, right? So let's just talk about the people that did not pay. Day Dizzle. Um, who's this? Ringo. I think this is Ringo. Samaje. And Jan Michael, who's in the championship. Jan Michael, who's in the championship, has not paid his dues. Anyway, so that's four, one, two, three, four people that hasn't paid so far. Let's get that in, fellas. Let's get that in. Let's get that in. Let's get that in. All right, let's talk about the payout. This is the big one right here. This is the big one right here. First place, $1,400. I'm in running for that. I need that. I need that. I need that. You feel me? Second place, 500. Third place, 200. So I'm at least getting $500 back, at least, right? So yeah, man, that's top dogs, man. That's the 14-team league. That's it's whoo, goes down over there. Goes down over there. All right. What other league we gonna talk about? Boom, boom, boom. So let's go down the line. So that is okay. Now quarterback chaos. Quarterback chaos. This is the three quarterback league. This is the one that's real spicy. 14 teams. Oh, here we go. I can't see you, man.
What?
I told you to get some lighting. Can't see you. Can you hear me? Yeah.
What?
You live. We live. We live. We hear your background, and we can't see you.
Oh, I ain't got no light.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, you incognito right now. Like for real. You got no porch light? Can't see you. We can't see you, brother.
It's all good. Y'all don't need to see my mug.
All right. Well, then let's go. So this is why I'm not sure if you was listening or not, but I'm just going over the topics that we wanted to touch base on. Which the first two topics is the payout and the league safe, who's paid and who hasn't paid. So I'm at quarterback chaos right now. I just talk about top dog. I talk about everything. I talk about all the leagues. So that's where we at right now with the payouts for quarterback chaos. Quarterback chaos. So actually, you know what? Introduce yourself. We can't see you, but introduce yourself though. Who are you? What you do, man? I mean, it's like, what's your fantasy shit? What's happening?
Shit, all my fantasy shit in the trash.
No. Let's not talk about your this. What you do, how you know. What I'm saying, look, talk about your fantasy life. What you been doing? How long you been playing fantasy?
Lost count now. Not sure. 6 or 7, maybe.
So, are you a winner in this motherfucker, or you just like you like to donate your money? What's happening?
I usually get one.
Okay, I want you to talk your shit a little bit, man. What's happening?
Not getting one this year. Losing. I guess it happens.
Yeah,
Feel like
you
my first year. Bad drafting. You got your injuries.
right. We're gonna talk about
Coaches
that.
doing stupid shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into all that. All right, so then let me finish up where I was at then. So we at the league safe. This is quarterback chaos. This is the big 14 team 3 quarterback league. Um, um, the payout for this we kept on lowering because we couldn't get people to really commit how they were supposed to commit. But first place, if it's still the same, if I'm looking at it correctly from the last update, first place is 500. Is that right? Second place 200, and then third place 80. This was the last entry that you put in there on the 30th of August. So is that mathing correct?
That's what it says. I haven't
Okay.
been over there. I'm just trying to, chasing people down
Okay. Well, we don't got too much
before.
chasing over here because only person that hasn't paid is Day Day. Everybody else is paid up. As far as quarterback chaos,
Hmm.
quarterback chaos is in the books. I wish I would have made it to the championship. Shit. What I still got? What I still got? What $80 to collect in third place over here. So yeah,
Who's in the championship?
let's go and look at that right now. Motherfucking Samir is. That's who in this motherfucker. The motherfucking man of the hour. Him and me. If you want to put it that way. So yeah, Samir in the championship with Team J Double 808. Dude that had George Pickens. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about these matchups, these recapping. George Pickens sent him to the championship game. God damn it. God damn it. But so yeah, so that's the leagues. Um that's the payout for the leagues. So and then we got also the transit league. I'm not sure what's the payout over here. Did um did
I
Armando
believe
put that
it's
information?
it's 8-3, and third is your money back basically, 100.
Oh, okay. Oh, 800 for the first place?
Hmm.
All right, so I'm in the championship over there too. Oh, let's go, let's go. All right, so all right, so yeah, so I was just want to first and foremost go over the payouts and league safe. Everything's in league safe except for the transit league, which is a collection of old school OG vets. You know what I'm saying? They all co-workers except for me. Maybe somebody else that's not a co-worker with them, but that's the OG vets over there. The Transit League. You feel me? Shout out to Rudy. Shout out to Ringo, Armando, Kenny Breeze, Big Poop Dog. Who else over there? Raymond. I mean, those are the people that I really know. But yeah, man. So yeah, let's talk about like a draft strategy. I want to go over some topics before we get into the matchups and shit. Like, what was your draft strategy this season? I mean, you did get into the playoffs, and how many leagues? So let's go over that. How many leagues were you in, and how many playoffs did you make?
I went 5 out of 9. I should be in third place and playing for third place. I forgot about that shit. And
We
a
can we can
couple of
hear Brittany. We can hear Brittany talking in the background. That's kind of
uh, hold up. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna be a second.
Okay. All right. So till he come back and get that situated, I want to talk about draft strategy as far as the strategy for myself. Um, you know, I think I leveled up this year. I really leveled up myself. Um, in 10 leagues, I made 10 out of 10 in the playoffs. So I want to kind of go over my draft strategy and what my thinking was behind a lot of my things. I did touch base on this in the last video. If you guys watched it, whoever watched it, if you watched it, you feel me? But my draft strategy, because so let's just give you the basis. Um, excuse me. Majority of my leagues are two quarterbacks, so it's super flex, two quarterback league. Uh, Majority of my leagues are IDP, individual defensive players, and it's PPR, tight end premium, all that, right? But the IDP is not the individual defensive players is not like a throw in, like we just throwing that shit in. Like, oh, we're just going to have a defense. It's nice to have a linebacker. Like we're not. It's not a throw in. These are mainstays of the league of your team. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you can kind of go sorry, like kind of light on the offense and heavy on defense, and you can go far in these leagues that I'm in. Um, but again, like I said before, also it can be. I mean, what it is as far as I can play in any type of setting, but I want to talk about the IDP stuff because that's the majority of the leagues that I'm in. And the tight end premium and the two quarterback and all that good stuff. Like so, my draft strategy, me going in is like so. Let's just look at my King of Kings. Let's just go over the draft results of what I was thinking as far as that, right? Um, so I had the I had the 11 pick. I didn't even real. I had the 11 pick in King of Kings, and I made it to the championship. Let's go! But it was third round reversal, so I did have an edge as far as my top three guys. And it's only 12 teams, so it's not like 14 or 16 or something like that. So it was kind of spread out. But my thinking is, even if it's a regular draft, I don't care because I'm in a regular draft and I made the championship for that one. I'm fading running backs. That's my thing. I'm no running back, zero running back type of guy. So, and then so super flex. So my thinking is I want to go with a quarterback first, like off top, a top guy. Um, I don't want a real pocket passer unless it's Patrick Mahomes. I don't want our 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 Joe Burrow or Herbert. Like those are the guys that I would get. Outside of them, I'm looking for like a running type quarterback. You feel me? So I'm looking for the Lamar Jacksons, the Jalen Hurts, the Josh Allen's, the Justin Fields. Now I know Justin Fields is in, but he's still a running quarterback. Like you get points off of that, right? So my first pick, I went Justin Fields, so I had the left to 12th. There we go. There we go. Hey, there you go. It's happening. So you know what? I stop myself, and then you can go continue to introduce yourself, Big Relly.
Introduce.
Yeah, man, this is your first time on the channel, bro.
All them niggas know me.
Your first time on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We live in effect. This is I'm gonna post this everywhere. Everybody will go back and look at this and see what's happening. No? Okay, we a little
What?
shy today. We're a little shy today. Okay, it's all good.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I mean, introduce yourself. Like your fantasy background. Like this we talking fantasy football.
Oh well. If y'all know me, I'm the pimp of the league. Co-commiss in a couple of them. Um, commission a couple of them. Mm, ain't been playing that long, but got a couple chips.
What's your
More,
screen name on
more
there?
than a couple. Mm?
What's your screen name? Your name.
Long snap.
There we go. There we go. Your mom's pimp. Here he is, live in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. But but what I was saying, I was kind of going over this draft strategy of my thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm patting myself on the back for going 10 for 10 in every league going into the playoffs. Um, and I actually made it to the semifinals in 8 of those 10. And of those 8 semifinals, I made 6 of the finals. So I'm in the finals for 6 out of 10, 60%. That's a Hall of Fame. That's Google
Well,
status. You know what I'm saying?
I
Look,
gotta say, it's about time you've been missing, bro.
you know what? That's what's out. Look, I was. Look, there you go.
You've been
Here he
missing.
is. Here we go. Here he is.
'Cause that's the what you want. That's the Bill Russell of this shit.
Yeah, I got. Hey, I'm Bill Russell, and I came right back. Now they call me Kobe LeBron in this motherfucker. Kobe LeBron. I ain't no Jordan guy. I'm sorry, I'm not a Jordan guy. Even though he's my era and I grew up watching him, um, it's Kobe LeBron over here. So call me the Kang. I'm the Kang in this motherfucker. But yeah, I won a championship last year though. Like I've won a championship every year. I just been in so many different leagues that I think you just expect me to win everything every time. Because I be talking so much shit. I talk the most shit. I had to tinker myself down a little bit. I had to taper myself down because I felt like people were like getting turned off by me talking shit because I'm the commissioner. So I was like, man, and then people were like, you got to be active, man. Like, be active with it. Be active, talk shit. Like, come on, man. But anyway, that's your mama's pimp, man. That's my big rally right here. Um, I brought him into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't surpass me. But we right there. We right there, and he do his thizzle. Right. So Top Dogs is his. That's his baby. Top Dogs is his baby. But just going back into what I was talking about before when you had left for a little second. Um, my draft strategies as far as me drafting, I'm fading running backs. If it's always a super flex majority, 90+% of the leagues we're in is super flex. So I'm my first 2 to 3 picks is going to be 2 quarterbacks at least, and wide receivers. I'm going wide receiver heavy. I'm wide receiver heavy. So my first pick, so I was pick 11 in King of Kings. I went Justin Fields, and then the number 12 pick got Bijan Robinson. Then he went Deshaun Watson. So his team, that's a team I went 0-14. Obviously, his first 2 picks. Just look at that. And he had Stephon Diggs was his third pick. Then Judy.
Did you
Then
say
Calvin
0 and
Ridley.
14?
He went 0-14, bro. He
What?
paid his dues though. He paid his dues.
I didn't see that
See, he went 0-14. 0 and Ofer. Ofer
in the dynasty.
in the dynasty.
Oh, that's well.
Hmm.
He got number one for sure.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
He
No
traded it.
tank. No, no tank league. You gotta fight for that number one seed in the consolation bracket. The consolation bracket winner is getting the number one seed. See,
Number one
that's
pick.
the number one pick. See, look, that was the incentive of having everybody pay attention and play all the way through. This is the no
That's
tank
that's why I
league.
always that's why I always say put money on that back end.
The
But
money
nobody ever
is the
want to do
first
that.
pick. That's what I'm saying. This is dynasty, so the money is the number one pick. That's the money. You didn't make the playoffs. You didn't make the championship bracket. You better win that consolation bracket, and you get the number one pick. You feel me? That's the money. That's the incentive to keep on going, right? So what's going to end up happening with him? He's gonna get like the fifth pick or something like that because his team didn't even qualify for the consolation bracket. So he's fighting an uphill battle for a minute. Anyway, so my pick was Justin Fields. I went CeeDee Lamb as my second pick, and then I went St. Brown as my third pick. And then I went another quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who obviously got hurt in the third or fourth game. Then I went TJ Hawkinson, and then I went defense. I went Nick Bolton, dude from Jacksonville. I went Michael Pittman. Then I went Zaire Franklin. Then I got Kyler Murray in the 11th round. I did all it like this team. Who would have known this team would have been on a 12-game winning streak and made it to the championship round, at least with my quarterbacks, because they were hurt for a while. Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray. My first three quarterbacks that I picked. Those were my first three quarterbacks that I picked. And I made it to the championship round. So draft strategy for me in any league that's at least gonna be super flex, PPR, all that good stuff, IDP. I'm going quarterback first. I'm fading running backs. That's my theory. I'm fading running backs. See, what's your theory? What's your draft strategy in a super flex IDP tight end premium? Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with him. He went his shit froze up. That Wi-Fi. He probably come back on. But um that's what as far as like that's my strategy that I'm imposing um for my league. So like I said, man, I feel like I got a little bit of cachet to talk about some things, especially going 10 for 10. Now I've been in multiple leagues for years, um, but I have never gone 1,000% making the playoffs in every league that I have had in one fantasy season. Um, my strategy has not really it's changed some here and there, but it's relatively been the same. I've been fading running backs for a while. I've been fading them for a while um, because, like I said before, the NFL is fading them. So why should I care? You know what I'm saying? Why would I? Unless it's not CMC, right? Who else? Bijan Robinson was supposed to be generational, right? Um, who else? Who else these running backs? Nick Chubb he's an outliner. He was young. Derrick Henry was an outliner, but he's old. Josh Jacobs, Austin Eckler, fantasy monster, right? Those are some of the outliners. But even for me, even those guys is it they gotta fall in my lap for me to take them. So, for example, like I said, in this league, man, Justin Jefferson was the first pick. So, look, who was just on with me, your mom's pimp. He made me and him made it. That's why I wanted him as a guest. We made the championship round. We made the championship game in the dynasty, and our draft strategies were so different, right? That's why I wanted him to talk about it. This is his first time going on live with your boy, so he's a little, mm, mm, but it's all good, right? So let's look at his. He had the first pick, so he went. Let's go over his first five picks. He went Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Tony Pollard, DK Metcalf, and Javon Williams. That's his first five picks, and he made the championship, right? Then his next three after that were straight quarterbacks. So he went Golf, Bryce Young, and Russell Wilson, who we're gonna talk about. All right. And then his first IDP, his first IDP was Josie Wells from Denver. Then he went Roshan Johnson, the rookie running back from Chicago. Buda Baker, David Montgomery. Who's this dude name? Antonio Gibson, running back from Redskins. Just looking at his team, just sounding off his team, like he had to make moves, right? He had to make moves throughout the season to make it to the championship round. But he did get, I would say, not lucky because it's all luck, but he got lucky because he faced the team that went 14-0. My boy Aaron, who was on last week with me. I told that nigga, I told him he was going to lose in them rounds. Told him he was going to be a practice hero. Told him. But he had some unfortunate injuries. Some zeros, some his stud guys didn't play. If he had his full roster, he would have won. He had Chase Keenum as his quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have won. He would have won, and it would have been me and him. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Right? So, let's see here. Let's just go over that's my draft strategy, right? So as far as that, and then I want to talk about my strategy over here in the Transit League, which is the regular smuggler league, man. This is as regular as it gets. You got got IDP, you got kicker, team defense, all that, right? All that, right? And running backs are the main people other than the quarterback, right? Quarterback, you're always gonna eat. But this was the main thing is running back. Like it's the old school thinking. Let me get these running backs, boom, 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 type of shit. This is I'm gonna go with my first 10 picks. Justin Jefferson. Like, I made the championship in this one. Justin Jefferson, Jaden Waddle, Chris Olave. I went wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. Then Deshaun Watson, Keenan Allen. Hopefully he fucking plays, man. Golly. George Kittle. And then my first running back that I got was in the 7th round, David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert. And then Zach Charbonnet. And then my other quarterback was Daniel Jones. I made the championship in this league, fellas. Daniel Jones was my draft pick. Deshaun Watson was my draft pick. Them dudes is done for early in the year. Then I went AJ, like Nico Collins got him in the 13th round. That was a real solid steal. But those were my only 3 running backs that I had. Now we'll go over the roster, what a championship roster looks like. That's just the strategy, right? The draft strategy. So now let's go over, since I'm over here with the Transit League, let's just go over what a championship roster looks like. Right. So right now my quarterback is Stafford. I picked him up off somebody dropped him. Boom, boom, boom. Did my waiver shit. Got him off waivers. Justin Jefferson is back. Chris Olave, Nico Collins. So that's my 3 receivers. And then my 2 running backs is David Montgomery and Aaron Jones. Somebody dropped him, and I scooped him out. I played him last week. He got me into the championship round. My tight end is George Kittle. And then my other slot, which is slot. What do you want to call it? Slot or flex? Flex. My flex spot is Jalen Waddle. So, and then I got Rasheed Rice, Tucker Kraft, Keenan Allen, who's Jalen Warren, and Devin Singletary, running back from Houston. My kicker is the Miami kicker. My defense is the Cleveland defense. So that's my championship roster over there in the Transit League, who I, again, made the championship. Against Ringo, shout out to Ringo, my boy Ringo. This is his roster. He got Lamar Jackson, Brandon Ayuk. He got Lamar Jackson to spite me, because he knew I was going to get him. That's why I went 3 wide receivers, because he picked up Lamar Jackson. So he got Brandon Ayuk, Rashad Rashad Shaheed from New Orleans, Jalen Reed from Green Bay, Rashard White, Christian McCaffrey, Sam Laporta from Detroit. That's his tight end. His other flex is Travis Etienne. His kicker is Elliott from Philadelphia, and then he got the Houston defense. Right now, he's actually projected to beat me. That's because of Christian McCaffrey. But projections, persmections. You know we feel about them projections. That ain't mean shit. Right? So that's the championship roster over there. Let's look at my championship roster, King of Kings. I don't think my cousin is gonna log back in, but it's all good. We get them together. So let's just look at the team, right? So I got Fields, he got Golf, running back Montgomery, he got Kareem Hunt, he got Pollard, I got Chuba Hubbard, AJ Dillon, he got Javon Williams. Receivers is CeeDee Lamb versus DJ McCaff. St. Brown versus Garrett Wilson. He got Justin Jefferson. And right now I got Josh Downs in there. My tight end, I got David Njoku, but I had Hawkinson that from Minnesota who just got hurt last week for the season, whatever. He got Tucker Kraft. His other flex is Elijah Moore minus Mooney. I got Nico Collins as my flex. He got Rashawn Johnson, Antonio Gibson. I got what's his name? Josh Reynolds from Detroit. He got Herbert, Khalil Herbert. I got Rondell Moore. I do got Pittman in. Okay, hopefully he play. He got Luke Shoemaker from Dallas. That's what he got right now, right? That's what he got right now. I got Demarcus Robinson balled out the last couple of weeks. He got Romeo Dobbs. And then our flex quarterback spot, he got Russell Wilson. He got Russell Wilson. Damn! I done lucked out. Russell Wilson. And I got Kyler Murray. And then defense, IDPs, John Cooper, DeMarcus Lawrence, Josie Wells, that was his ace in the hole. The Jacksonville linebacker, Zaire Franklin. Oh, here we go. Oh, we back.
Shit died.
It's all good. Okay. I was just going over. The roster. Our team, King of Kings. We in the championship together, brother.
I don't know how that happened. I checked out before the fucking game started.
That's because so what happened was his team had a lot of. I was talking about it a little bit. He had he had some duds. Case Keenum was his quarterback. Got him 14 points. 14 points out of you can score 14 points in this league. Yeah, you lost. Keenum gave him 14 points. D Hops, who he had, gave him 32 points. What else? He had Cooper because he had some injuries out there. So he had a flex. He got Austin Cooper from the Raiders, gave him 31 points. He's playing too many Raiders. Trey Tucker gave him 21 points. Yeah. He
well, D Hop ain't been, that's been his
MO.
shit.
He only had
Yeah.
like 3 good games this whole year. It was the first game with the rookie quarterback Levis. I think it was another game after that, and then maybe 2 more games after that. Then other than that, he's been garbage.
He's not garbage.
No, he's not garbage.
Quarterback.
No. His play, his fantasy production has been garbage. Not him. His fantasy production and it's all
Yeah,
based off of
it's
who he has
not his
as far
fault
as
though.
no, nope,
I
nope,
don't think. I don't think it's fault.
nah. He just chose the wrong team. Maybe that was the only team that gave him a real contract offer, but he chose the wrong team.
So did. I was like, wow, you going there? I would have stayed with Kyler or
I would stay. I would stay with Kyler. I would stay in Arizona. Or he just chose the wrong team. That's all. That's what happened to him. But um, but yeah. So you made it. But you made it. You won by 25 points.
that's been going in all the leagues that I advanced was about the skin of the teeth.
25 points. Look, if he would have, let's see, he could have. If he have anybody on the bench that he could have played that would have got him those points. Some defensive players possibly. Yeah, he chose one wrong IDP. But other than that, his offense, yeah, he chose two wrong IDPs. He could have switched out. But other than that, his offense, he was just down and out because he had CJ Stroud, who obviously was out with concussion. Josh Jacobs didn't play this game. That's who he got on his bench. Um, even if he would have played DeVito, if he would have played Tommy DeVito over Case Keenum, he would have beat you. He would have beat you. He barely would have beat you.
I
He
was
probably
projecting them to. I don't even think I set that lineup. Ain't nobody to set.
yeah, you had the best optimal team for yourself except for Branch. Um, but yeah, that's your best. You had your best possible team. So don't set your lineup this week either.
Probably won't.
Oh man, but
I'll
yeah,
collect my second place and go home. Shit.
yeah. But my team,
I
we've
got
been
some
on the
messages
roll.
over here.
We've been on the roll over here. I'm on the I'm on a 12 game winning streak right now, including playoffs.
Oh, I gotta answer a question here. This one, J double 808 championship for quarterback chaos. He's asking before I pay, it's making me pay a late fee.
Yeah, motherfucker. The fuck?
Yeah.
You're late. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
What you mean? It's late, ain't it?
You're late. What?
Gee Louise.
This shows that he paid anyway. I don't know what he's talking about. He already paid
No,
then.
he sent that a couple days ago. I just didn't see it.
Oh.
I ain't been in there because I thought I was out. Remember, I told you. Um, I didn't even know I won that dynasty game. I didn't even know. I was like, "What the fuck
Uh-huh.
happened, Mister 14-0?"
I told him. I told him he was gonna be a practice hero. I told him.
Yeah, that's that curse.
Mm-hmm.
That's that curse.
I told him from the get once he was running and he was undefeated. I said, bro, you about to be a practice hero. I said, I ain't worried about that. I'm like, look, bro, I didn't seen it too many times. I didn't seen it too many times.
It happened to me last year
Mm-hmm.
when I was graveyard poop. I was
Yep.
smashed.
In Top Dogs, huh?
Huh?
That was in Top Dogs, right?
Yeah, I was on top of the world. and got smacked out in the first damn round or second round, or whatever it was. My first game, first playoff game.
It was first round because that was is 8 teams make it out of 14. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm happy about? That nigga Ace. That nigga Ace is out.
Finally,
Finally, the two-time champion. The two-time champion. Defending two-time champion. Got smacked in the first round.
didn't he play Samir?
He may have. Let me see. That was week
Cause
15.
Samir talking shit like he going home.
No, he played who I'm about to play. Um Jan Michael. He played Jan Michael in the first round.
When we had that spat about that trade, I told you Jan Michael was going. No question.
I knew it too. I'm just look. I'm looking at his team, and so he's been on a little streak. But his team, I'm like, bro, like, why the fuck? I looked at him like for Puka Nakua, who still balled out, but still
True.
like, who still balled out. He still fucking balled out. But who did he get? He got like three players, man. He got Mike
Like
Evans,
three. Yes.
Mike Evans, motherfucking Travis
Ah,
Kelsey, who's been like boo boo. Um,
true.
um,
But
Travis Kelsey.
viable.
Exactly. You're still going to start him every week. Um, and who else did he get? It was
Josh
I,
Jacobs,
Josh
who hasn't
Jacobs.
been playing. I think
Did
it
he?
was Josh Jacobs.
Do we got him on this team?
But the point is, you gave
Uh,
up three of those. One for
yeah.
one.
Here we go. No, this is the trade. He gave up Brees Hall and Puka Nakua, and he got Travis Kelsey, Mike Evans, and Josh Jacobs. At the
So,
time,
a boy got Brees Hall.
oh boy, got Brees Hall and Puka Nakua. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. I didn't see the Brees Hall part. He must
Mm-hmm.
have added it or something after we was talking shit.
No, you couldn't because I already pushed it through, so you can't add afterwards.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, Travis Kelsey, Mike Evans, Josh Jacobs. I mean, just in hindsight, well, that was October. That was back in October, 2 months ago, Denver, 3 months ago. In hindsight, at the time though, that was like, what the fuck is going on here? But we don't veto trades though, man, unless we just know it's just some type of real ass collusion. So let's let people know that. But they were both had losing records at the time. And Jan Michael, who's made the championship, he coming in as a seventh seed. He coming in as a seventh seed because he went
Hmm.
8-6. He went 8-6. I went 10-4, but my team. Let me just talk about this team. Let me talk about my team real quick. Go off my roster because my roster, my team is pretty sorry. I don't know how I made it. I think it's just because of my defense. But my quarterback is Lamar Jackson. This is where it gets like, what the hell? This is my running backs. Rico, Rico Dowell is like who? The motherfucker
Cowboy.
from the Cowboys. And my other starting running back is Isaiah Spiller.
Chargers.
This is my running backs, bro.
It
Then I
worked
got
out.
yeah, I got Zamir White. Hopefully, Josh Jacobs don't play. Right. So then, but they can need. I need to know early shit because I could have played them last week. Um, but I also had Zay Moss. Moss called. He carried me through the first couple of weeks. Like he was my stud for week 2, 3, 4, 5. Like he's been my stud. um, Zach Moss. Then who's my other running back? That's it. Those are my running backs.
Mm,
Zach Moss, motherfucking Zamir White,
shit.
Spiller, and Dewell.
Well, think about the Eckler owner. Woo!
Oh, he hurting. He hurting.
Ugh.
And then my
That was
receivers
nasty.
though was okay. I mean, bro. I don't know how I really made the championship, but I'm glad I'm in this motherfucker. I was doing some zigging and some zagging because my first, like, if we look at the draft results, what position did I have? I had the third pick. I got Lamar Jackson. My second pick coming around was fucking Aaron Rodgers,
Oh, you know how that worked out.
and I made the championship having Aaron Rodgers as my second pick. My second pick, and then T Higgins was my third pick.
Yeah,
Eh,
he wasn't really
right? T Higgins. DJ
he's
Moore was
missing
my
this
fourth.
year.
DJ Moore is my fourth, and then my fifth pick, Mike
Well,
Williams.
DJ Moore
No, DJ Moore did his thing.
turned out to be solid.
I'm a firm believer. I got him in a lot of leagues. He's a championship roster
Did I
guy.
trade him to you?
Nah, this I drafted him. Maybe in some other league that possibly I don't know, but I drafted him in this one in Top Dogs. I drafted him,
I know
but
I
my
traded him to you somewhere.
you probably did. You probably did.
Mm-hmm. Did you have
But
the quarterback in a few leagues, right?
who?
You.
Fields. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Fields in a couple of the leagues. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Got him in. Yeah, I got Fields in a couple other leagues. But yeah, look, Aaron Rodgers, T. Higgins, and then Mike Williams, part of my first five picks. And then my first running back that I picked was fucking Charbonnet in the 11th round. Rashard Penny. Rashard Penny was my fucking pick as well.
Didn't even play.
This fucking rookie from New Orleans, Kendrick Miller, Jeff Wilson. Bro, I don't. How the fuck did I make the championship? What the fuck? Josh Kelly.
Motherfuckers got,
Woo!
I don't know, I had Chubb somewhere. I lost him.
Damn.
Uh,
But see, this is what I was talking about in the beginning too. Like you can go soft, you can go soft on offense and go heavy on defense because my defensive players was Nick Bolton, but Nick Bolton he was my first pick and he was hurt for a majority of the year. But then I got Devin White who I don't even have on my team no more. Bobby Okeke from the Giants, Luke Wilson and T.J. Edwards. Those were like I went five straight linebackers from the third slot. Whew. Um, yeah, man, this team is they're they've been the underdog. This has been my greatest achievement, honestly, just because of Aaron Rodgers was my second pick, bro. Mike Williams and like that's some I did some maneuvering, bro. I did some maneuvering to stay afloat because my third quarterback has been I was rocking with Zach Wilson for a minute until motherfuckers started really falling off. I got Tyler
look
Heineke right now,
at
Easton
this
Stick,
shit.
and Billy Bailey Zappi. What are you talking about? What's happening?
Oh no, I must be looking at something else then. I'm trying to see the third place winners and top dogs. Uh, who's playing for it?
Oh,
Looks like Chris and Rudy.
let me see.
They
Because
third place. I thought it was me. I was about to say what? No,
yeah. So
can't
I
get
beat
third. I
Chris.
can't get third place.
Yeah, yeah. It's Chris and Rudy. Chris and Rudy.
Well, I gotta let these, cause Chris still hotter than fish grease over that stat change.
That's that correction.
Hmm.
You made oh no, but you made it to the, you in the third place game for Cali Kings. Yeah, you in third place for Cali Kings.
Well, at least I can hopefully get some dollars. I'll turn
Uh
my mind back on and get in there.
huh. Yeah, that's Chris and Rudy over there at third place for Top Dog. The big league. I made the championship in this one too. Let me see. Yeah,
Oh, that's easy money.
that's but me. That's me.
Oh, you playing Samir though?
Yeah. If I would have won in quarterback chaos, I would have been playing Samir in 3 championship games.
Where is Samaje?
I don't know, but
He fucking up everything.
I put an APP out on that nigga, like for real, for real. Put an APP out on. Like, hold on,
I
let
mean,
me go check on the kids real quick. We still live.
I,
Do your thing.
yeah. Well, we still do with the super leniency of people paying late, and I'm guilty of that. But I am paid, and we got a few people missing, which ain't right. And pretty much, I talked to these people, and it still ain't went down. People has contacted me. I'm gonna do it right now. Well, next year we're not going for that. Your shit got to be in a month before draft day. So if you don't make it by then we can find someone else. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. Um, I don't know. I'm leaning toward just give if these non-payers don't pay, just get a winner their money, and we gotta boot these other motherfuckers up out of here. Can't come back. Can't come back till you pay your pay what you're supposed to pay, and we all know that's not gonna happen. But there might be a cat out there that pay what they want, just to come back. I doubt that. I doubt it. Or not to let these motherfuckers off the hook because it's not fair to everybody else and refund everybody's money. I'm kind of stuck on it. I don't know what to do. I mean, if anybody got any input on it, please let me know.
I'm back. I'm back.
I was talking about payments. Um, how should I handle this in case there's non-payments? Should I just pay the winner, whatever's there, and boot these niggas out until they? I mean, you got to pay what you owe to come back,
Yeah, honestly, I think that's the
or
only
should
fair way.
everybody get a refund
Everybody,
because it ain't fair?
I mean, my stance on it. I mean, how I feel about it. I mean, maybe because I'm in the championship round and the majority of these motherfuckers, I think niggas that made it should need to get their money. um, just for the fact of just going through it and playing. Now, it's unfair, absolutely. It's unfair that niggas is taking this long to pay, and when they had ample time to pay. And that's what I wanted to talk about that as well. Moving forward, like we was discussing the other day, moving forward, like you got to pay a month before we even draft. Like you got to
Yeah,
have your dues in before we
just
even
said
draft,
that.
right? Your shit got to be in before we draft because if
So
you ain't paid, you're
you'll
out.
be out then.
You're out then. Like we don't have to worry about it. Like we gave people 5 months, bro. 5 months. 5 months. Now shit happens, life happens, life be life, and a lot of things happen, and I get it, and I understand. So that's why I haven't wasn't so was so lenient with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think people should get a refund, and the winner, you know what I'm saying, get his money back. I think the winner should get the funds, and then the people that hasn't paid, they don't have to pay, and they may not get in the league next year because it's bullshit. You may be banned for a year, if not
You
two.
can't get back in if you didn't pay.
Oh, no, you ain't getting in for show. So you banned fucking with us. Like that ain't mean you can't play fantasy, but you banned fucking with us. You know what I'm saying, for a year or two, because that's just whack. It's whack not paying your
Nah,
dues. You know what I'm
that's
saying,
bad
and
for life.
you know what I'm saying, and
Until you
we made it so easy with the league safe. We made it like,
true, true.
look, they have an app. They have an app. I got the app. All you need to do is download the app with your login shit, and you see it, and you can see everything. You can pay off the app. They even got like fucking games off the like little gambling games off the app. You know what I'm
They
saying? Like
do.
it's
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like the shit is so simple. Like we stopped this whole situation of send me the money, cash at me, Apple Pay me, send me the money, Zillow me, Venmo me. We stopped that, right? We stopped that. Send it to League Safe where everybody can see what's going on. Pay your dues. But it is what it is, man. That's fact. That's it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation that for some people, but hopefully they come through. Christmas is out the way. Friday is here. Some people probably get paid this Friday. Maybe they can pay their fucking dues. But yeah, I don't think people should get refunded back, and the winners that's been going through it.
Well,
Just you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Six Championships. That means if you touch any of those, your pay gonna be broke down significantly
Yep,
because there's second place, there's third place,
yep. I understand. I understand. Shit, if we was basing it
and
off of
and,
that,
and motherfuckers, whoever wins gonna want their bread pronto. So I can't. No wait, no wait. So and so say they gonna pay next week. I can't do that.
yep,
Can't do it. Well, in good faith, they should, especially if it's people you know, that you'll get that later.
exactly.
You know what I
And
mean? If it's one of
majority of
these
these
cats you
motherfuckers we
don't
don't.
know, I don't know what to say.
The majority of the cats, we know 95% of them.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it at that then. Um, the leagues I got control of, the the funds. I'm just gonna pay the winner, and I gotta break it down, and the winner will get a list of who has not broke bread.
Yep, yep, yeah, because that's whack.
We'll see if they end up getting it, the rest of it. So, I mean, shit, you only could do that with so many people, though.
Yep.
Because, like the Jan Michaels of the world, nobody knows him but you. And I know him a little bit. Say if he won this week,
Yep.
like, oh, such still owe you. Like, who? What? Who?
who the fuck is that?
That shit ain't gonna fly. It's gonna have to.
No, it's gonna have to. But
So,
yeah, but yeah, man.
uh, I'll
Let's go
dump
over
it
some.
out.
Yep,
I
let's go
have
over
to.
some.
Hmm?
I was gonna say let's go over some hot topics of the fantasy world. What you think about Russell Wilson? What they doing to Russell Wilson?
He finna get benched. I hope I don't need him.
Oh, he is getting benched. They benched him. They talking about they about to cut this nigga.
Cut.
Yeah, they say they gonna release him in March.
Dude is out of his mind.
That's
You
what he's
don't
saying.
cut Russell Wilson.
That's what they saying. Save the money.
Oh, so they could save money out the cut?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they still gonna have to pay,
He
but
got guaranteed money.
yeah, I mean, they still gonna have to pay some stuff. Like they gonna take. I saw somewhere they're gonna be taking like a cap hit, and it's gonna they're gonna be losing. They're gonna be losing a lot of cap space. A lot of cap space.
Guess what? Good for Russ then. Give me
Hmm.
my money and I will go to another team. Shit. What's his name? What's the coach name? Uh,
Sean Payton.
yeah. Maybe he's not as good as he think he is. That shit worked with Breeze.
Breeze and that's it.
I mean, you're not.
That's all. That's the only success he had. I mean, that's the only really
You should
coaching
be able to
history
make
that
it
he
work
had.
with. If you're a good coach, you can make motherfuckers good in your schemes and whatever. You can't tell me this dude is washed. He just sucks now when he left Pete Carroll. No.
Nah, nope.
That's why I drafted him. He's doing okay.
Shit, I got him in Hustle League. I want to go over that. I got him in Hustle League, in the championship. I'm in the championship over there. I got him. I got to bench him. Now I got putting in a waiver claim for Jared Stidham, but I got um the rookie quarterback from the Raiders over there in this slot right now. I mean, I'm projected to win. I had Ritter over there. Ritter's done. I got Will Levis. I don't know about if I want to start him against Houston. If he even gonna play, this Russell Wilson, this shit hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt my fantasy shit. Like that's whack.
So he
But
is being benched.
oh, for sure, it's a done deal.
Yikes.
The last two games, this is a done deal.
Uh, who, He's up. He got zeros
Mm-hmm.
against you in the dynasty.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Made the
done deal.
championship with him. Wow. Do I got another quarterback?
You got
Oh
Bryce Young.
no,
You got
Bryce
Bryce Young.
Young. Oh no, there got to be somebody else around that motherfucker.
Nope.
Nobody available. I got the money. I think Tyrod Taylor ain't gonna get a shot. Heineke, nah. Simeon for the Jets. He better than anybody over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They got. Oh yeah. It's some options. Mason Rudolph. You got some people out there you can pick up.
Or should I roll with Bryce?
Hey, you playing me. You don't want my advice. I ain't gonna give you the correct advice in the championship game.
And
But
they
I
play
mean,
Cleveland.
if we, but honestly, you know, what I'm saying, just being unbiased about the situation. Um, I think it's probably three options. Two out of these five, out of Tyron Taylor, Stenham, Heineke, Simeon, Mason Rudolph, and Zappy. Those are the six that you have. You can try to get. Of those
Tyrod,
six, I would say Tyron Taylor because he has the
he
running
not gonna play.
capability. He's playing. What are you talking about?
What happened to do?
He's
DeVito.
playing. See, you got to you. He is playing. He's getting the starting nod.
Who's he playing against? Rams.
They play the Rams. I would say Tyron Taylor, Stenham, and then Heineke. Those are the three that I will fuck with because Stenham plays. They play the Chargers. He has a
I ain't
running. He
fucking
let
with
them run a
Stidham.
little bit.
No,
Heineke played the Bears. I'm
the
actually starting
Chargers
him.
gonna eat his ass up. Watch.
I'm actually playing him in a playing Heineke in one of my championship games. What's that? Top dog. I got Heineke as my starting quarterback.
I had Bryce Young in the damn taxi for like 80% of the
In the
year.
season.
I didn't even realize he was down there. I was like, oh look, oh I'm like, oh look at these motherfuckers down here. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
he's down there. Picked the wrong pick. Should have got CJ.
Yeah, CJ. In hindsight,
I
but
just don't
but he
trust.
hurt
I
though.
never trusted the Ohio State quarterbacks. I mean, who came?
Fields, but other than that, they had nobody. Other than that, they had
Right,
nobody. Well, Joe Burrow was over there in that quarterback room, but he couldn't get in on he couldn't get in on the playing field, so he transferred to
right.
LSU. But Joe Burrow was in that quarterback room. He was originally recruited by them. So nah, they haven't had no real quarterbacks, especially with Urban Meyer, because his offense, the way Urban Meyer's offense was, his shit was just based off of a running quarterback. Like no pro style, no pro style guy ever made it. No quarterback has ever made it being recruited by Urban Meyer, except for Alex Smith from Utah. Right? Other than that, with Tim Tebow, it ain't really been nobody else.
Ah,
He had some Ohio State guys that were ballers in college, but when they went to the NFL, no. It's just, but
but
yeah, but yeah, man.
CJ shocked me.
No, but look, CJ a real. I love CJ Stroud, man. I wish he would have. I always talk about this in my lives. I wish he would have went to UCLA. We recruited him. Like, he was a late bloomer. He was a late bloomer, and he's balled out his senior year. And we've been recruiting how he wanted to be recruited because he was a hometown kid. So he went to Ohio State. That was showing him love because he balled out his senior year. Balled out. He was with Bryce Young. Bryce Young, and DJ Uglava, the dude from that went to Clemson, that went to Oregon State. I know you don't probably follow the shit like that, but he was in those top 3 quarterbacks that were all from California, and none of them stayed home. One went to Alabama, one went to Ohio State, and the other one went to Clemson. These were the top 3 quarterbacks in California. None of them went to SC or UCLA or Cal or Stanford. But he was part of that recruiting class with them. CJ Stroud was, but he was a late bloomer. They were highly recruited when they were freshmen, sophomore, juniors. You know what I'm saying? Especially the dude that went to Clemson. People was on him when he was in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? So he was a late bloomer. Went to Ohio State. But what I like about him is, like, in his interviews, he just sounds so California, so Cali. He sounds like Nipsey Hussle. He was like, ugh. Like, he just, his cool demeanor, like he just a West Coast cat, and he's legit. He's the best out of all of them because he got the size. He ain't too big. He ain't too small. He can run, but he's not a runner like that, and he can sling that rock.
Bryce.
Bryce is just too small, man. He got the tools. He's
He's
just too
just
small.
frail, man.
Yeah, he's just too small, man. If he had like 3 more inches on him, he'd been straight.
They be swatting him like a fly. Like he going
Mm-hmm.
down.
Yep. Yep.
Like, he ain't getting that gym
For
because
real.
he got a job.
Stop.
He got a job.
But
So
yeah, let's get on with this. So talk about the changes. I look at Jacoby Lane. This is the little kid from SC. I refed him when he was in Pop Warner. I'm watching the Holiday Bowl. He just scored a touchdown. He got
who is
3. His name is Jacoby Lane. I refed him while he was out here. He from Arizona. They said he got 3. He balling,
huh.
balling. Okay, nah, but the changes for next year. I mean, obviously, the main change is you got to pay before we draft. Period. Like, oh, I got it. I got it next week. No, if you ain't paid before we start drafting, you are out. You ain't gonna fuck it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
the deadline got to be a month.
Exactly. Before we draft.
So you got to be in then, and
Exactly.
can't hear nothing. Oh, let me get. I'm gonna get it next week.
Nope.
Sorry,
Nope. Nope. So that's changing. Um, the
because you
waiver
know
wire,
what? When the holidays come around,
it gets
it's
hard. It
even
gets tough.
harder to pay. Even harder.
Yep. Yep.
So why motherfuckers are shoeing and flea flicking buggers? The holidays came up and they're like, oh shit, can't do my fantasy shit.
Yep. Yep. It gets tough. It gets real tough. Real tough. Real
Hmm?
tough. So yeah, so that's changing. The waiver wire. So with the waiver wire, how it is set up right now, every day people's on waivers. Like, you can't pick up nobody the day of the game. With all these injuries, that really went into effect. That really hurt a lot of teams, a lot of managers this season in all of our leagues, because a late scratch and you can't pick nobody up, you can't pick nobody up. You gotta wait. You gotta wait until you gotta pick up somebody off the Monday night team. That's probably a scrub because everybody got everybody on their team already. So you got to pick up a Monday night scrub just so you won't have a zero. You got to change that. That's going to change. So basically, what's the change with that is it's still going to be waivers. It's still going to be the fat money. It's just that on Sundays it's free agency, meaning like if you pick them up, like you're able to pick anybody up. But if you drop them after you pick them up, they automatically go to waivers, and waivers will start when the game starts. So they'd be free agents all the way up until the game starts. So the 10 o'clock games, those players will lock, and then the later games are still open. The Sunday night people are still open. The Monday night
Yeah,
games are still open.
like it used to be.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Shit. Because
So
if you miss out on waivers, hey, can I dig through the trash?
right, for real.
Let me find something. Because this motherfucker ain't playing.
Exactly.
And guess what? People get dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Man,
they roster full. They got to let somebody go. That's probably cool.
exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's changing for sure. In all of the teams leagues that are going to be 14 teams, the bench slots is going to shrink um a
Oh,
lot.
because there's 14 team that's skank league. That's
Yeah,
skank
yeah, yeah.
all
14
day.
team leagues. Yeah, yeah. The the bench spots is going to shrink in all the 14 team leagues. But the 12 team it can stay the same. Um, my little man is crying. Let me bring him on camera.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, yeah. Come here, Zaire.
For the pass. Something.
Come on. No, I'm about to come out. He's about to come out. Say hi, Daddy. He say hi, Papa. What? You in there with your brother? Yeah. You play on work? You gonna work? No. Look, Daddy. Yeah, Sonny. Mm-hmm. You say hi to the world. Look. Say hi. Say hi. Look, Daddy. You're gonna right there. What are you doing? What are you doing? You see yourself on the TV? You're crazy. All right, don't touch this. Yeah, we see him. All right. Okay. Just wanted to bring my little man on here. We about to log off in a quick second. But say hi to the world. Hi. Hey. Come here, Josiah. Josiah. That's my other boy. Josiah. Right here. Crazy hair day. Say hi. You can't. You're not in the picture. What do you think? These my boys. These my boys right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be out. Go. Hi. I'll be out. Just wait. Get some water right there. Cause I already gave you some. I already gave you some juice, homie. All right. Guess who's back? All right. So yeah, man. Let's kind of go over this real quick. Getting an hour and a half. Hour and a half on here. Okay. So changes. So the waiver wire changes. We're gonna go through that. That's gonna be changed up. And then what else? Yeah, man. So just recapping everything before we get up out of here, man. Your boy made it to 6 championships out of 10. I made it to the semifinals in 8 of the 10, and 6 out of the 10 in the championship round. Right. So I mean, King of Kings against your mom's pimp, who is my cousin right there. That's special guest. Oh, the championship game for Cali King. Let's talk about that. Championship is Samir. Samir, I want to give you your flowers, bro. Like you really stepped up. You really stepped up this year, and every league you win except for Top Dogs, you made the championship, brother. Good shit. So the champion is Sack These Nuts versus Minister Fantasy. Top Dog championship is yours truly, Static Valley versus Jan Michael. That's I'm proud of this team, and I don't know how I got here this far, but the payout is gonna be lovely, $1,400. Let's get it. Um, and then let's see here, the big league, the championship game is me, yours truly, versus Minister Fantasy. Samir, there you go, there you go. And then quarterback chaos championship is Samir and J Double 808. Samir put it down, man. And then I want to talk about Hustler 8 League that I'm in. I made it to the championship round against the Fantasy Hustler, 420. Right? And then Gridiron Glory Hole. I know it's been late, fellas. It's been an hour and a half into this. I'm finally talking about y'all league, but good looking out, man. Thank you for inviting me. We got y'all. Me and my cousin, he told me about this league before. He was the one that told me about it. So um, I'm in the championship. I'm in a championship game against Detroit SOB. Detroit SOB. So it's the top two teams. We both went 23-5. He got the number one seed by percentage points. So it really didn't matter who was the one seed, who was the two seed, but we both made it to the championship. Best two teams made it to the championship. I'm in the championship over there. And then last but not least, the Transit League. I made the championship with Ringo, my boy Ringo. So yeah. Oh yeah, I want to talk about what a championship roster looks like as far as championship players. Let's just see. Justin Jefferson, obviously. Um, for me, Nico Collins, Chris Olave, Waddle. I got a lot of stock in Nico Collins, who slept, who came through. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna close this out. Gonna do my last one next week. talking about who won and who lost in the championship. And hopefully everybody didn't pay their dues by then. Hopefully you didn't pay your dues by then. But I'm about to get on the horn and get on these other niggas so they can make sure everybody's paid up so we can make this happen. But yeah, man, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. You see, I got to represent Suwoo Business Raiders. Put them Kansas City Chiefs to bed. Give them some codes for Christmas. Yes, sir. But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody in the league, man.
Oh
We're gonna
shit.
do it again.
My
Oh,
bad.
no, you good. I was just signing out. I didn't introduce the boys and talk my shit. You got something to say before we sign off?
Good year, everybody. Hope to see everybody back. Uh, but those who you know who we're talking to, shame, shame, shame.
Shame, shame, shame. What's that meme from Game of
I
Thrones?
still
Where
love all y'all, but
oh yeah,
come on.
it's all love. It's all love. It's all love, man. Because we family, man. Like we've been rocking with y'all for a couple of years, so you already know what it is. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done, man. Get it done.
Yep.
All right, though.
Money to be paid.
Money to be paid. All right, Big Relly. I'm out.
For Sizzle,
Yes, sir.
back to the grind.
Let's do it. I
Back
can.
to it.
Let's see here. My shit want to turn off. We live. We still live.
I don't know how to do it.
I'm trying to exit my